Okay, hi, hello. Let's talk about the books that joined my bookshelves in January. I have a lot. Obviously, Christmas happened. Um, so these are not books that I received for Christmas. I actually did a Christmas haul video. I'll link it or whatever, where I unwrapped some of my presents. But I did get like uh, gift vouchers of Christmas money to buy books. So I ended up with too many, but okay. So January and February, I end up with a lot of books. January is like usually I get Christmas vouchers, and then February is my birthday, and then for the rest of the year it kind of settles down. It's usually just my book subscription boxes. I have two of them, so I have the Abominable Book Club box, and I have the Broken Binding, and then just if there's anything else that pops up that I think might be interesting, but I'm going to try not to buy too many this year because already I've spent a fortune, to be honest. So I think it's 11 books, 14 books joined my bookshelf in January. I've read a couple. We're just going to leave it at that. Okay, let's look at them. Most of these I don't know a lot about, so it will be more of a hold them up and tell you, and just part of my series of trying to hold myself accountable for the physical unread books on my bookshelves, which I'm obviously trying to tackle this year a little bit. So I got, for Christmas, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law got me Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, and they pre-ordered Onyx Storm for me, so this arrived on release day. So I've still got to read Iron Flame. I'm going to do a reread of Fourth Wing first, and then read these two. But this is gorgeous. I thought it was going to be a trilogy, but it's not, so that's even more exciting. But also I thought I had the complete series and there's going to be more. But yeah, so that is quite exciting. And then I got 3 books in a Waterstone sale. So they're all in a sale, and I had some money on my Plus card, so they ended up costing me like £15 for free. They're basically £5 each. So I got the Battle Drum by Sarah El Arafi. I thought it was Sarafi. And this is, I think it's book 2. I think it's book 2 in the Final Strife series. I'm going to say that's what it's called. I don't know if that 100% is. But yeah, I got that at Waterstones. And since then, I picked up on Vinted the first book. So I got books 1 and 2, the Final Strife and the Battle Drum. So I just need to pick up book 3 when I can. I will be hopefully be reading the Final Strife this month. Not 100% what this series is about, but in my wrap up I should know a bit better because I'll have finished book 1. Hold me accountable to that. I also picked up in Waterstones the Bell Witches by Lindsay Kelk. I'm not gonna lie, this one was an absolute cover buy just because it looks so gorgeous. It says, there is always a before and an after. Before Bell House, before I fell in love, after I took a life. And I don't know, that's pretty much all I need to hear. It looks like, I don't know, dark academia, dark fantasy style. I added it on my story graph and saw it's part of a series, so very interested. I picked up Wisteria because again it was in the sale, and I have Belladonna, which is the first book. This is the third book, so now I just need to get the second book, which is Foxglove, and then I'll have the completed trilogy. Have I read Belladonna yet? No, but I know I'm going to like it. I've been told by people I will like it, so I know I will. I don't know much about it. I think Belladonna makes friends with death or something along those lines. I don't know. I've been told I'm going to like it. I'm going to trust it. I saw this. It was cheap. It worked out. It was like £5 a book. I have discovered I'm becoming quite a big fan of hardcover. And I don't know who I am because I always go for paperback normally, but lately I really like hardcover. Not just because I like how they look on the shelves, but also I'm enjoying reading a hardcover, which is weird. I know why people don't like reading hardcovers, because they're like not as easy to read or not as comfortable. I'm enjoying it. The font is bigger, which is easier for me to read. I like that I can hold it like this and it stays open most of the time. I am a big fan of annotating, so if I'm enjoying a book I want to annotate it. It's so much easier to annotate a hardcover. Like, I can probably open it up, write my notes in it. In a paperback I don't like breaking a spine, so I struggle to write my notes in it. I don't know, I think I'm a hardcover convert and I don't know how I feel about that. I then, just a bit of influencer mail, I got the paperback of the Atlas Complex by Olivia Blake. If you watched my 400 plus books on my shelves that I need to read, I showed you my Olivia Blake shelf, and I love having all the books. So this has just come out. So that was kindly sent to me by Black Crow and Tor. Yeah, Black Crow and Tor. So I've been doing a read along with Tandem Collective. So thank you to Tandem Collective and Wildfire, which is part of the Hachette publishing house. I have The Stars Are Dying and The Night is Defying. So I've read The Stars Are Dying. It's got a 1 on there, but I've just noticed this one does not have a 2 on it. That's a shame. But yeah, I read The Stars Are Dying and I really enjoyed it. I will have my thoughts in my February wrap up. Currently going through this with Tandem Collective for the read along. This is the second book, and you kind of dive straight back into the drama, which is brilliant. I would say this series is particularly good for those that like ACOTAR, When the Moon Hatched, and I can't think, there was a third comp that I would have said. I'll have a think, but definitely ACOTAR and When the Moon Hatched, and there is a third one that I would say if you enjoyed that as well. Then I have An Ordinary Violence by Adriana Chatrand. So this was the Indigenous Reading Circles book club group for a book club book for January. I'm about halfway through. I've got to catch up and finish this in February, but I'm really enjoying this so far. It's quite slow paced, which is why I haven't been gravitating to it as much, but I'm hoping to finish this ASAP. And then I had my Abominable Book Club box arrive. So this comes with 2 new or recent releases in the kind of horror, thriller, dark mystery kind of arena. Primarily horror, but sometimes I do kind of loosely branch out slightly. Comes with like 2 new books that are recent releases, and then it comes with a pre-loved book. So the pre-loved book was Blood Orange by Harriet Tice, and this is it says a damaged marriage, a toxic affair, a dark obsession. I don't normally like domestic thrillers, so I'm still in 2 minds about whether I'm going to give this a try or not, but every person gets a different pre-owned book. It's not the same for everyone, obviously. And then the main books were Wake Up and Open Your Eyes by Clay McLeod Chapman, which I have already read. I think it was a 4-star for me off the top of my head. And then this one, The Remains, it's volume 1, and it's a like short story collection. There's some artwork to go along with each story. It looks really nice. It smells amazing, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm very intrigued about this. It's not overly big. It's under 100 pages, so yeah, it's under 100 pages and there's 7 stories, so this should be a good read. I quite like the size of this as well. It's like an A4. It's like a magazine kind of vibe. And then I was very kindly gifted a Rainfall Market by Yu Yong-wan, which I'm very excited to read. I'm quite behind on my translated books I want to read, so I am so thankful that this arrived. And this was from Stephen, aka Guernsey Zoo on everywhere. TikTok, I met him on TikTok and we're in a Discord together. So yeah, he gifted me this, which I'm very thankful for. And I have the final book in the Memory, Sorrow and Fawn series. This is a Broken Binding edition, so this is number 4. Gorgeous. I haven't read any of them yet, but this series sounds really good. I'm really enjoying the font in this. It's so big, and I don't know why, but I need larger font lately. I don't know if I need to get my eyes tested again. I recently had them tested and they said my prescription was right. The font's really odd in this. It's like an odd shade as well. I think it'll be really easy for me to read in bed. Oh my god, I'm becoming an old lady. It was literally, for me at time of recording, it was my birthday yesterday, and I swear I've already aged like overnight. Yeah, so that is 14 books that joined my bookshelf this month. I'm really hoping I get through a lot of them. I'm excited for them all, but I'm always excited for the shiny things, and I do need to try and keep on top of my bookshelves as well. I'm going to try and do little accountability check-ins on how I'm doing on reading my physical books. But in January I read 4 physical books off my shelves, which, you know, I had 14 coming and I read 4. Honestly, December, January, February are great times for me in terms of collecting books, and I've had some really fabulous books come in and I'm so excited to read them. If there's any here that you want me to prioritize or you want to scream about, please let me know in the comments. If you want to say hi but you don't have anything to say, just drop a star emoji in the comments. And if not, I will see you soon for another video. I'm going to go through all of the media I consumed in January that were not book related. So please come and join me in another video soon. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you soon. Bye friends.